This is Damon Stevens from Fund Wealth Builders, and today is Friday, May 28th, 2021, closing out the week here, just before the three-day weekend with a holiday on Monday for the U.S. So this is your stock market update, and it was flat today. And look at the market overall. I think it looks like the market's looking for some type of news or momentum to move it in one direction or another. So nothing major on the docket for this next week that I can see on the calendar yet. But let's get into the stocks, see how we did this week, and see if we can get an idea of where next week takes us. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, FinWealth Live. Yeah, that way we can continue bringing you updates, and definitely put a like on these videos if they've been helpful for you. Again, we're not financial advisors, so just make sure you trade your own trades and trade safely. The earnings, we closed out this week with Big Lots, and then HIBB Sports, and you just remind me that was one of my trades this week that I did not put on here. So I'll add that on here as we go through this video. Let's get into it. BIG, it did dip down after the earnings report. This morning did give you an opportunity to get in at a couple places. Obviously, no, it didn't catch the tail end of this, but it did pop up from the low of 58 up to around 61, came back down. This was your entry in if you missed the first entry. Your second entry in was around 59 to 60. And you could have rode that up and then scalped it out at 61 or held it up to a little bit close to 62 for the day. And then pretty much it was flat after that. So not a whole lot. Again, these earnings this round have not been as volatile and move as much as what I like and what I used to seeing. But that was big. And I did trade HIBB today. I totally spaced that one off. So here is HIBB, which also reported today. And this had just really one play this morning along with BIG. And you can see that it dipped down in the morning down to 83. So this is when I was looking to get in, missed the trade, saw the bounce, missed the trade, waited for it to come back in. It did come out a little bit lower. I didn't catch it till almost 85. So I only got about $1.50 on this. I didn't go all the way to the 86.77, but I did get the middle of this. And then I was out and then back over the Tesla. So I got a little piece of this, got a little piece of BIG this morning. Hopefully you got more of it. If you're trading along with us and you capture those, congratulations. Earnings, you can see earnings we're sitting at 79. We have 1687 beats and 461 misses. So again, positive overall for the market. One of the things, the Dow closed up 0.19% today, the NASDAQ 0.09, and the S&P 500 0.08. So pretty flat. I know something right at the end of the day, it looked like it just kind of sold off. So you can see these long breakdown bars here. Very interesting. So during the hours, it's pretty flat, but after hours it broke down, and there's a lot of sellers, and so it'll be interesting to see if that was profit taking, or if next week with the month end coming, where the market's going to want to close. My guess, it could be that usually it's sell in May and go away, and usually May is a down month. I'm wondering if this year we're going to end up just mostly with a flat month. And we'll see what June brings. I mean, maybe June will be the big moving month, but May pretty much is getting kind of odd. It's in that 20% where it's just not moving any particular direction. If you look at the heat map here, you can see all the major companies here are flat or just barely down. The healthcare was stronger, real estate stronger, utilities were up, but everything else is pretty well mixed. Which led to a flat day. VTNR was our top pick on the scanner. Leads, I also looked at leads. I almost got in this trade. It was towards the end of the day and I missed it. But VTNR, we'll cover that one. That was on our scanner today. This is again the calendar. You can see just your basic, oil reports, housing reports, GDP reports, FMOC's meeting. So FMOC is FMOC is meeting next week. So we'll see what that brings, and see if there's any updates. 10-year bonds, unemployment. So just typical calendar. So we'll see what that brings. If any major news will come out about the economy or what have you to swing it. But we're pretty much at the end of the month now, so not a whole lot that I expect, especially since this is pretty much the end of the month, and next Tuesday will be the beginning of a new month. So all I can assume is that the sell-off was. And then VTNR, let's get in that one. So VTNR, you can see that it was low today, came in low before the spike, and towards the end of the day or the afternoon is when we kind of got the spike up for VTNR. You see, in the morning we had a lot of volume, but not a lot of movement. But in the afternoons where the volume kicked in, this was the opportunity. If you're in the trade, you got this whole run. If not, then this trade was around $7, and then up to about $7.82. But it did go as high as $18.865. So if you got this full run, congratulations. That would be very profitable on this small cap here, on this small of a stock. $8 stock is you can get a lot of volume on it. So congratulations on that if you got a piece of that. US dollar. I tried to spike up. It was interesting. I saw the spike up this morning. I thought, okay, maybe we'll turn around the market today. But you can see the spike came up and then just set down, and it's flat there, right above the 5 EMA, but it's still down below all the major moving averages. The VIX, it spiked down and came back up, so it's flat as well. So you can see that pretty much the VIX was flat as well. S&P 500 tried to spike up it back into this channel, and then it was rejected and came back down right here where it's been consolidating. So I thought maybe we're gonna have this breakout. We didn't. We haven't broke down either. So it'll be interesting to see, how June starts out. And but for right now, it's pretty flat still. You can see that the S&P 500 today kind of dropped down, bounced up, hit a 1425, and then just kind of fell down flat most of the day, and then kind of spiked down to the 200 on the 5-minute chart at the end of the day to 420, and found support there. Triple Qs, you can see pretty much flat with the little gap that was above it. Smash House, the semiconductors, you can see that it spiked up. See a nice bullish movement. It's above the 5. You can see that you had a lot of candles right here, so there's definitely a lot of resistance there, as well as you'll probably see potential channel. If the stock moves up, if it finds resistance, it may just move within this area here before trying to break out to new highs. So we'll see if it can do that as we get into this next month, and see if it's able to get into this range here. So IWM, so you can see here with the Russell 2000 that we had a nice spike up, and then I found resistance and came back down and settled right here on support, right above this gap. Financials tried to move up, and then came back down to support. You can see it touched the 5, but it is above the 5. It is above the closing yesterday as well. So we're just hovering right on that new highs there, close to this new high. So we'll see what it brings, but pretty well, overall flat and pretty much in a channel here still. Gold was up, just barely over the 1900 mark, but still within this channel. So we'll see if it can break out to a new high over this next month. Silver flat, pretty much within the same channel here. Bitcoin, you see came down, hit this support here multiple days. So we're sitting here on what, 2, 4, 6, 10 days. So which way it's going to move, it's hard to say, but the more it bangs down on this support level, it could break through. down to and head down towards 30,000. So we'll see what it does over the weekend and into next week. But I'd suspect that since we're below most of the moving averages, it's probably going to break down and go towards that 30,000 before it tries to find support again. Ethereum, yeah, it's sitting right on that, right on the 100. So it's below most of the moving averages on that, right on the 100. Found support. It's retraced about 50% of this breakup candle. I wouldn't be surprised to see it come down here and hit that bottom of that breakup candle around 242 next week. But we'll see if it can find support. It could bounce off, but right now it doesn't look like that. And the volume's lower than normal as well. Doge, you can see same things happening. We have multiple days here of just banging on this support here at around the 31 cent, right above the 100. So we'll see if it can hold. It's kind of sitting right between the 100 and the 50. But again, look at the volumes really low. So not a lot of buyers are coming in to buy it and not a lot of sellers selling. So looks like most everybody's just holding and kind of waiting to see which direction the market's going to turn. Tesla. So Tesla, it was pretty much flat for the most part today. It always gives you a trade. I mean, it was a good trade today. If you look at the trades for today, low 622, high 635, 15, $13 to $15 move available today to catch, anywhere. If you missed, the entry in this morning, or if you weren't holding it, you could have caught it here around 628, could have caught it around 630, and then up here 635 is kind of where it peaked out, and then it kind of dropped off the rest of the day from there. But Tesla, remains consistent that way. So hopefully you're able to get a piece of that today. Nvidia. So you look at Nvidia, it had a nice climb right up over the top of this last number here, 648.57. So 649. So it's a nice strong day for Nvidia. So I don't know if you're in this. We've been tracking this one and trading this for the last several days. So it still remains strong. It is at the top. Suspect that it could possibly have a little bit of a pullback, especially after this long climb. So just be careful next week. Make sure to take a profit if you are still going to remain in. But nice strong stock. So I'm just going to stay on our list here for now. AMC came up, spiked up to 36.72. Crazy. So if you got that today, congratulations if you got any of that, because it this has been on this has been our radar and our trade for the last few days. Hopefully you took some profit up here as it came up, because it traced all the way back down to yesterday to 26. And so if you didn't take profit and you came all the way back down, that's a little disappointing. That's the thing with these kind of stocks that are moving on emotion and hype and not a lot of news, solid news and a solid company as far as earnings that are driving it up, is you got to take profit as it comes up. It just gives you a little bit of a reward. And if you don't take it, you just come right back and you're basically break even. So hopefully you're able to get something out of it today, because it just came right back down after skyrocketing right towards the first of the morning. But you can see, we just 2 days ago, we were down 18, went up to 36, almost 37. So just a great run last couple of days. So that'll stay on our radar. If it drops off next week, after people taking profit off this, then I'll take this off the list. GameStop, I put that on, yesterday. I said because we were watching, because AMC was doing so well. GameStop, it wasn't really the big one. I didn't trade it at all. Put it on there as far as just to kind of watch it, but it just kind of faded away. So AMC was definitely the winner this week. So as we go into next week, just make sure that you're taking profits along the way. Make sure you continue to watch our channel and our videos for updates and potential trades opportunities, and be safe out there while we're waiting for crypto to make a decision on which direction it's going. I'm continuing to track other coins, and I'll start to provide some additional updates on crypto going forward. Just stay safe this weekend and enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you next week.